Should I just keep going? Okay. Well, so am I? I want to get. I would like to get source one person tomorrow. Am I browsing right now?
Not crash.
Yo.
All right. Okay. Great. Perfect. Apologies for the confusion. I got disconnected in the dorm room. Let me start my presentation back up here, and we'll keep going. All right. Where were we? All right. Restarting the YouTube stream. We're doing all of this live. We're professionals, folks. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Are you asking me to stand? Like here? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Pow, are we good? All right. I'm getting up. Okay, let's keep going. So, I just crashed the dorm room, so that was very exciting. What we're talking about is what's happened since the last record. Obviously, we implement our broadcast events, still ironing out some wrinkles there. We also shipped on Quest 2. We shipped on Android, which has been really, really fun over the last couple of months. And we're excited to say we are actively working on shipping on the PlayStation 5 store before the end of the year. So those of you who are lucky enough to have a PlayStation 5 should see Rec Room turn up in the PlayStation 5 before the end of the year. So that's speaking of Sony platforms, we're also really, really excited about the upcoming Sony next gen headset. We're really excited to show up big on that headset. We're really, really excited about VR and kind of developing, any of the new headsets that come out. So we're excited for when Sony's headset is ready for the market, and you can expect Rec Room to show up big on that platform. All right, what else is going on? Let's talk about some fun stats. So we did a few fun stats to talk about since last Rec Con. The Rec Room community has grown 5x. 5 times as many people being in Rec Room at any given moment as this at the time of last Rec Con, which is great. It means the community's growing, means spreading the love, and just want to welcome and send love to all of our new members who've joined us this year. Some other fun stuff. We've now seen 1.8 billion room visits in the lifetime of Rec Room. That's a heck of a lot of people, a heck of a lot of rooms, hanging out with a lot of friends, going to a lot of crazy and weird events. So we are so incredibly grateful for that. And interestingly, fully 1.2 billion visits have been in the last year. So you can kind of see the effect of that growth that we've been seeing. Things are really, really exciting. We've also seen 145 million chat messages sent, 60 million root beer drank, with 65 million slices of pizza eaten, and we've seen people in the community send each other 23 million gifts, which is just wonderful. We really love to see people, playing together, hanging out together, and sending gifts to each other. It's really, really wonderful thing. So speaking of that, let's talk about creator content. So that's a big thing that we see, kind of a real thing for us. Hey, as we work on building out a creation platform in Rec Room, and we see the amazing creation stuff that all of our creators are capable of building. Like, for example, this amazing presentation hall that I'm in right now was built by Riz using Maker Pen. Super amazing. So it's amazing the beautiful stuff people can build. We want to make sure that, as we kind of grow the platform, that people can make money being a Rec Room creator. So we've seen some really, really exciting stuff happen this year in that area. So this year, creators have earned almost 2 billion Reckons building stuff, participating in contests, and just basically using the Maker Pen to do cool stuff. So that's a heck of a lot of tokens that our creators have earned. And they can turn those into real money. And so as of today, we went and checked. Our top creator is currently making almost $10,000 a month as a Rec Room creator. So that's going to sell money, right? So we're really, really excited to see this being for the.
No way, record more than that.
I also want to say, we are really planning to keep developing this. We plan to at least 5x our creator compensation over the next year. So this is a great time kind of jump. If you want to be a Rec Room creator, this is a great time to do it. Really kind of going to be putting a lot of effort into building up this program and making it so you can make some significant money being a Rec Room creator. Our goal is win-win-win. That's the way we think about this. It's a win for us, obviously. We love people to create in Rec Room. We love people spending time in Rec Room. So we love that there's kind of always interesting news being created for people to check out. It's a win for players. Like everyone who comes to Rec Room benefits from the amazing creations, right? So there's always something interesting to check out. There's always something fun to do. And lastly, it's a win for our creators because not only they have fun building stuff, not only do they get the satisfaction of build their own games or, building out their dream house or whatever they want to do, they can also get paid for that. So we just think it's a win-win, and we'll be really pushing on this over the next year. So that's creator compensation. Very exciting.
I'm pretty sure everybody here
Let's talk about the future a little bit. So something that people ask me and a bunch of us on the team all the time is, oh, actually, sorry, I said myself. I actually want to talk about what's coming next before the end of the year. So, as we kind of head towards, holiday season, we're actually focusing a bunch on cleanings up, paying down some of our bug debt. A lot of you will have seen me do the AMAs over the last year. And a pretty common question in the top 5 questions is, hey, there's a lot of bugs to clean stuff up at some point. So yeah, we're going to focus on that towards the end of the year. We're going to accept a bunch of those bugs that have been around for a while. Particularly that bug a bunch of people is there's been an instability bug in paintball that can be really, really annoying. We're going to go watch that one. But yeah, just some general cleanup. That's a big deal for us at the end of the year. Slightly longer time frame. The top request we hear from our creators, speaking about our creators, is, we need more heat. We need more ink. We need to be able to put more stuff in our room. We need to be more interactive stuff. We kind of hit it's a little early, and it stops us from being able to build the stuff that's as awesome as we want. So, not promising we're going to land before the end of the year. This is kind of a longer time frame. Just wanted to kind of put the message out there to our creator community that here we it's something that we can really, really seriously, something that we're investing in really deeply, and you expect really, really major increases to heat ink as we go forward. What else is coming? We're going to invest more in video and audio streaming. So with the share screen I have behind me here, right now it's a limited thing. We've done some work to make it mostly work for Rec Con and these kind of broad events. Things are still a little, as you can see, I got dumped to the dorm room. But we're going to invest in making this able to stream actual video, and we're going to invest in making our audio stream better because we've seen really exciting concert styles, music, DJ events. We had a really fun one yesterday, which I think had about 700 people come to, which was awesome. So we really think we can do some really fun music in Rec Room using all of the creation tools, using the creativity of all of you who play. But we think that this technology will be better. We want fun streaming video visuals. We want really high quality music that doesn't glitch and kind of crap out on you. So that's something we'll be working on. What else? Revamped chat. So many of you will have seen the chat system, the player chat in the watch get better over the last couple of months. Something we're going to continue in because we think it's really important as a way to keep in touch with each other when you're not in the same room. We want the chat systems to be really slick and easy to use. Something specific that we're going to add this year is the ability to set photos. So I think it's really important, like you hang out, have fun, get a photo with someone. Really nice if you can set via chat and share it with your friends. So that's something that we're doing this year. Also this year, improved dorm skin support. We've seen the enthusiasm for people who want to decorate their dorms, but want to do it by going to the invention store, getting a dorm skin. Currently, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to get the dorm skin and get it placed exactly the way you want. Yes. It's a hassle. And it's a one-button operation. Browse dorm skin, press the button, boom, it's exactly in the right spot. So that'll be a fun improvement. Obviously, we're going to continue to invest in invention system long term. Kind of one of the nice short-term things we're going to do before the end of the year. All right. Metaverse. This is where I was starting before, right? Let's talk about the future a little. So, we often get asked, because kind of building out Rec Room 5 years ago, and there's kind of been a lot of, Metaverse. I was asked a lot. Hey, Rec Room, what's your vision for the Metaverse? How do you guys think about this? And so, obviously, it's something we've thought about a lot, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about just what perspective on all this. So, first, we definitely believe in the future. If you look back, over the last couple of decades, it's amazing to see how much the internet has transformed a lot of human stuff that we do. How we work, how we play, how we make money, how we spend money, and even how we meet people and fall in love, right? I think, someone fact check me on this, but I believe in the US, it's now the most way your significant other is via an internet-powered dating app.
Yes.
Which is kind of amazing when you think about it. You go back 20 years, that was obviously not true. You go back even 10 years, that probably wasn't true. The internet really revolutionized a lot of just real basic human activities. And we think the Metaverse is going to do the same thing. It's really going to impact the way you do all things. Work, play, meet people, make money, spend money. So what's our vision for the Metaverse? What do we think about it?
Yeah, hi.
Fundamentally, we think this is about people. Obviously, it's all about technology as well, but that technology is only in service of bringing people together to do the things that they love. When they gather together, we think magic happens, and we think Rec Room is a people-powered platform. I've said it many times before. Rec Room is really nothing without the players. It's really nothing without the technology. So the most important component of the Metaverse, us, is people. So that's our vision for the Metaverse. Empowering people to come together, to gather, and to do all. So let me talk about a couple of just observations. Let's talk about Rec Con. So Rec Con is a global, large-scale, multi-day event. And just as an aside, what we've seen with Rec Con 2021, it took about 6 hours for around 2021 to have more than Rec Con 2020 in its first event. So the scale of Rec Con has expanded enormously this year, which is exciting. But the point I want to make is that because a Metaverse event, it can scaled way beyond a physical event and have way more people. There's no reason we can't have millions at a Rec Con. But it's also, in terms of carbon footprint, a tiny, tiny fraction. Like if you imagine everyone who came to Con getting on a plane, driving, using all of that physical infrastructure to come together and have this event, it would be an enormous carbon footprint. So I think one of the promises of the Metaverse is that we can have these hyperscale events with a tiny, tiny fraction of the carbon footprint. So, as we look to the future, as we out over the next decade, we hope to see in Rec Room using this people platform. Obviously, we want to see people making and playing games. That's a huge part of our DNA as a company. It's a huge part of DNA of Rec Room. We don't think that'll ever go away. But on top of that, and expanding around that, we think we're going to see the live music festivals in history. We can just build enormous, crazy, amazing music festivals. We think we'll see virtual malls that are 10x the scale of anything that exists in the real world with a tiny, tiny fraction of the carbon footprint. We'll think with schools. We think we'll see universities. Basically anything where humans gather together in large groups to do the things that are important to them. Work, play, make money, spend money, meet people, and fall in love. That's what's going to happen on the people-powered platform that is the Rec Room Metaverse. So, RecCon 2021 is a step. RecCon 2022 will be an even larger step. So I want to end this little section by just saying a huge thank you to everyone who's involved in putting on RecCon, everyone who's come to RecCon. This is an amazing, amazing event and a big step into the future. All right. I want to talk about another new thing that's happening this year. So we'll talk more about it as we actually roll it out, but I wanted to start the conversation with all of you.
Did they finally do it?
We're going to be piloting a very new moderation tool before the end of the year. So what we're going to be doing... well, actually, first let me explain why. Our social mission at Rec Room has always been a fun and welcoming community for players from all walks of life. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what your background, we want you to feel welcome in Rec Room and we want you to have fun. So we put a lot of effort into moderation and trust and safety in our conduct to try and make that as true as we can. So the next step in this is we're going to be piloting real-time automated processing of voice chat. So there's going to be a system running that's assisting human moderators to make sure that people are adhering code of conduct. So a few things to know about this. Number one, most of the processing is going to happen on device. So most of it will just be running locally, keeping an eye on things, with some additional processing on the servers when necessary. Nothing gets stored. We're not going to store the voice chat. It gets assessed, it gets sent to our moderation systems and teams, but we don't store it. And lastly, and very important, this system will not be active in private rooms. You know, we have a pretty, from a moderation perspective, we think there's a big difference between public spaces and private spaces. We always want to respect that difference. So this pilot program, and likely this, once we roll it up, will only ever run in public spaces. The goal here is to ensure that we are living up to the truth of the code of conduct. You know, the code of conduct is not empty words on a piece of paper. It really defines the tone of community that we want people to adhere to so that we stay a fun and welcome community for everybody, right? So that's the goal. Like I said, we'll say more as we roll this up. We welcome feedback, we welcome questions, but just wanted to kind of like share with you the next step in our moderation approach. All right, what else? I feel like there's something else I got to talk about. I feel like there's something that everyone's been waiting for. Everyone's hoping I'm going to talk about. What do you think it might be? Well, I guess. All right, well, I know from the AMAs, like, people always want to know what's the next Rec Room original. So I guess I better talk about what's the next Rec Room original. What is the next official release from Rec Room? What have we been hard at work on that we're going to be to release to you in the next couple of days that you can get super excited about? Well, I'm pleased to announce for the first time at Rec Con 2021, you ready for this? 8 new wristbands. We've got amazing wristbands that reference awesome parts of the Rec Room lore. We got fist bump, we got trash, we got dice skin, we got the classic COC. Is everyone excited about this? I'm not seeing a lot of it. All right. I'm just kidding about this. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's not real wristbands. Probably, you know, if you've seen any of the AMA videos or come to any of the town halls over the last 4 years, you'll know that there's one question that I get asked in every single AMA every single time, to the point where it's not even a real AMA if I don't get asked this question. Everyone knows what the question is, right? Yes. Go-karts when? Hey Gribbbly, when is Rec Room going to add go-karts? Well, I'm very excited that today is the first time that I can finally answer that question with go-karts now. That's the answer. I'm very, very excited to announce officially Rec Rally is coming to Rec Room next week. The trailer will be live on YouTube. Official trailer will be live on YouTube within minutes, so you can go check it out. It's amazing. We've been playing it inside the studio. We couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more proud of the work the team has done on it. We hope you'll love it. So yeah, officially announcing Rec Rally. And I just want to end by saying a big thank you to everyone who's come to Rec Con. Please have Rec Con. Please have fun. We love you all. And I'll see you in the Metaverse. Bye all. Bye all. All right, I'm going to turn this off. All right, well, I think that was pretty smooth, right? No technical issues. So I didn't like randomly leap to the dorm room or anything. I think that was like totally fine. Okay. I guess I should stop casting, right? Turn into echo instances.
Good job, man.
Oh yeah. I should turn myself. I am. Bye all.
Yo.
Let's go. I'm gonna go watch the good. That was actually an interesting
one. I'm gonna go to that trailer. I really wanted wristbands. I don't know.